What's that thing? You want me to put Wednesday Addams in Gryffindor, or you'll have the Addams family to answer to? Oh, very well. Gryffindor for her. Wednesday Season 2, directed once again by Tim Burton, and is the second season in the phenomenon Netflix series based on a story and characters in the Addams Family universe. Wednesday Season 2 tells the story taking place sometime after the events of Season 1, where it continues the adventures of Wednesday Addams at Nevermore, where Wednesday has a vision where Enid will die because of her, and she becomes fiercely protective of Enid, determined to prevent that vision from coming true. And to add to that, the entire Addams family come to stay at Nevermore, including her brother Pugsley, who has also enrolled and is now a student like her. And he gets a storyline of his own where he brings back Isaac from the dead, a former student with a clockwork heart who was once Gomez's roommate. And meanwhile, Trisha is attempting to bond with her daughter to realise they are more alike than they realised, and Trisha's mother and Wednesday's grandmother resurfaces, and which leads to more tension in the Addams family, and we even learn more about Wednesday's aunt and more Trisha's sister, and the new principal of Nevermore is a controlling prick who's manipulating the siren Bianca to do his bidding, and also the werewolf Tyler and his mother are on the loose again. So yes, so much happens in this season. I hope I was able to convey that in my plot description, but yeah, so this season was split into two parts, with the first 4 episodes debuting in August 2025 and the final 4 debuting in September 2025. I mean, I personally think it would have been more fitting to debut this season in October, given all the spooky feel to it. But nonetheless, I'm happy we finally have this season after a 3-year wait, because as they say on the poster, the wait has been torture. Boy, it has. And overall, oh my god, this season is awesome. I loved it, even more so than season 1. This season is even bigger. Awesome new characters, utilizes characters that were wasted in season 1 better. Like the biggest improvement this season makes over the first season is the other Addams family members other than Wednesday, Trisha, Gomez and Pugsley and Uncle Fester, that they are in it so much more this time, because having them move to Evermore was a smart move. And yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones, as she continues to crushes as more Trisha Addams, and the mother and daughter bond with her and Wednesday is one of the most compelling in this season, and how that they get closer. Their duel in part 1 of this season was one of the truly most gripping moments. You're like, damn, mother and daughter are really going blade to blade with one another. And Joanna Longley as Wednesday's grandmother, the matriarch of the Addams family, yeah, she is stupendous, and you find out more about the backstory and the relationships with that the Addams family have with one another far more than you did in the first season. So the fact that Morticia's sister is still alive and played by Lady Gaga. Well, great to see Lady Gaga after Joker 2, and that gives us a strong cliffhanger leading into season 3. Goodness knows when season 3 will be, but fingers crossed 2027 or 2028. Jenna Ortega continues to nail the role of Wednesday Addams, and she gets, just as iconic moments here as she did in season 1, especially going through airport security where she takes out all her weapons and knives. And Emma Myers, she is just as excellent as Jenna Ortega as Enid. They continue to be my favourite characters, and their friendship is even stronger. Seeing Wednesday go to the lengths that she does, even shuts Enid out just to protect her, proves what a true friend she is, and how far Wednesday has come with feeling empathy for others. That one-eyed crow in Wednesday's visions beyond creepy. Episode where Wednesday and Enid switch bodies, they went all Freaky Friday on us, and Jenna Ortega and Emma Myers had to play one another, which props to them. It made for some delightful comedy and in this dark season. And this season continues to expertly pace and balance dark comedy with and take itself seriously at the same time. And Bianca, she gets an even stronger storyline in this season, where the arsehole principal played by Steve Buscemi is completely forcing her to use her siren powers to control her and her mother, and control Wednesday's grandmother too, so that he can steal Wednesday's grandmother's fortune for his own. So seeing him get his comeuppance when he gets turned to stone and the chandelier falls on top of him, crushing him. I think every single viewer of this show at that moment was cheering like Hermione did in the first task of the Triwizard Tournament. Yes! Yes! And if you missed Gwendoline Christine as Headmistress Larissa, fear not, she does appear in part 2 of this season, and it appears as Wednesday's spiritual guide in her mind, so that only Wednesday and Morticia are able to interact with her. And you know how Wednesday got to the standout dance moment in the first season? Well, Enid now gets that in the Masquerade penultimate episode, and she rocks us it, I have to say. I'm impressed. And also the invisible girl Andres, yes, I can see why she may get on some people's nerves, but I think she is adorable, and she proves to be one of the handiest allies Wednesday and Enid could wish for, even if Enid doesn't exactly get on with her to begin with. But Enid does encourage her in the penultimate episode to not be so much like Wednesday and not pretend to be somebody she's not, and just be comfortable being herself. And her ability to turn invisible, without an invisibility cloak or anything, means that she is able to help Wednesday and Enid get out of sticky situations throughout this season, completely undetected. And Pugsley's inclusion in this season was vital, as he's not just there to go to Nevermore like Wednesday. He triggers the conflict by bringing back Isaac from the dead, and Isaac to begin with, is a brain-eating zombie who gradually becomes more human, and we gradually learn more about his past as the show progresses, and even Thing, our favourite hand, gets to save the day when Isaac puts a thing on to force Thing to be his hand. Thing fights back and rips his clockwork heart out. Nice one, Thing. Oh, and also the sheriff is a fun character. She has a lot of trips to Nevermore to make in a school as dangerous as Nevermore. I mean, if you thought Hogwarts was dangerous for kids, just you wait until you see Nevermore. I like her relationship with Wednesday, and how yes, Wednesday does frequently get herself into trouble, but she's a rule breaker for the right reasons, and the and the werewolf stuff in this season is focused on more than it was in season one. It's particularly heartbreaking for Enid when, if she transforms into an alpha werewolf, she risks never being able to return to her human form, which would be devastating for both her and Wednesday. So I pray in season 3 she can return to human. And Tyler, wow, he is 10 times more terrifying than he was in season 1. When he breaks out of that asylum, all hell breaks loose, and Tyler's bond with his mother showed that Tyler's mother, even though she cared for him, she couldn't let him get out and kill anybody when he transformed, and that werewolf fight in the finale was brutal stuff. This season certainly ups the horror elements. Even Billy Piper has a role in this show as a brand new teacher who particularly has a bond with Enid and warns Enid about the cons of being an alpha werewolf. So I hope she has an even larger role in the 3rd season. My favourite moment in season 2 has to be when Wednesday burns the school painting right in front of the principal. It's like, take that, principal. I mean, if Jenna Ortega doesn't win an award for this role, I'm gonna be kicking somebody's ass. Production-wise, this season, like season 1, has the grandest for any Addams Family property, and it's just a TV show. So the fact that it's looks better than the movies, that really is an impressive feat. So Isaac's backstory is even animated in stop motion and in black and white, which is such a awesome callback to Tim Burton's other works like Frankenweenie. So overall, can you tell how much I am gushing over season 2? Yeah, this is one of the quintessential must-watch TV events of the year, and one of the greatest second seasons to ever debut on Netflix.
I give Wednesday season 2 5 stars out of 5. Best season ever.
So yeah, we honestly need a Wednesday Addams movie. That would be the perfect finale to Tim Burton's take on the Addams Family after Wednesday season 3, of course. So yeah, and I'm sure season 3 is in safe hands with 2 seasons being this terrific. Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what are your thoughts on Wednesday season 2? Are you more of a fan of the first season or this season? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time when I will review Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest, and I've also got another Barbie review in the works. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.